They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ah, shit. I just took a light right there.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate.
Now take off. Take off.
It shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea.
Take off.
Slow him down.
Ah!
It's going to be a long afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
I fucked that up every time.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, bro, I fucked this shit up.
After the interception, here's Tannehill.
Yeah.
That nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Bullock will put this one through, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Now Wilson being chased out left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. To throw again is Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Wilson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
Let's fucking go.
He's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A huge gain of 40 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Throwing is Wilson. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Dot. Fucking dot.
Chris Carson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Henry again on 2nd down.
Woo! Knocking that boy senseless out here.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to
Let's go. One more stop. One more stop, boys. One more stop. Let's lock it up. Let's go.
Their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style, too.
That's a Titans touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine, 42 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rap, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Into the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They're going to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. picked off by Matthias Farley.
That's my bad. That's my fucking bad.
And he will take this one home. It's
Fuck,
a touchdown.
that's my bad.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score 17. Seahawks 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to have good field position, not
try to
take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections, and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
From the 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll bring it back all the way. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam. He got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Fucking crazy, bro.
And it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wilson. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Dancing to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete.
Come on, bro.
Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow
Come on, that was a fucking touchdown, bro.
And brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And there's the rookie from Western Michigan, Dwayne Eskridge.
Check now.
It past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Bro. That make this shit too realistic, right? I mean, not realistic, but too fake, bro.
The Titans come up now 1st and 10.
That make this shit too fake, bro. What?
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
No, man, they're just making this shit too fake, bro.
And able to get this one across.
They just 24-13, come back, bro.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Running left, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Bro, that's all that niggas is doing.
Passing on this drive, there's another 1st down.
Oh, I hate playing with niggas with the fucking plays, bro.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down. Tannehill. He's got the tight end Ferkser right side complete.
Bro, why is nobody over there, bro? That is crazy, bro.
15 yards that time and another 1st down. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 33 yards that time. And, Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. This is Carson. And
man, come on, bro. I got to get out this shit, bro.
It's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now we've got whistles. And
oh, my God, bro.
I think this is against Seattle. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amani Hooker. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Ferkser here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Tannehill gets this to Ferkser, the tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And remember, the Titans lost Jonnu Smith, their #1 tight end the last few years, when he signed with New England in free agency. So that might open up a few more looks for Ferkser. And he makes a smooth catch there.
Tannehill's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st down, Tannehill. That's taken in by Ferkser. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And it's caught.
Man, what the
fuck? Tennessee. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Bullet good on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Crazy, bro. We should have had that pick.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Reed. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. There's Wilson to throw. Buying time to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the 27, Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
She said she was called back to get that back.
15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Wilson on first down. They'll roll him out right. And this one almost intercepted.
Man, I don't lose it, bro. This simulation shit throwing me off, bro.
After the incomplete
You always
pass,
throwing that
now
stupid
it's
shit, bro.
2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson rolling to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Final play of the half. It's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Gerald Everett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. The final shot before break. Wilson. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So we've reached halftime. A wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start with a give to Henry. And fights through one man. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off play action, Tannehill. Looking deep for Julio. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed.
Fake as fuck, bro.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
I'm on that shit, bro. Come by, niggas ain't giving no fucking picks, bro.
This is caught, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end
38-21.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
AJ ain't giving my picks, bro. I'm on that shit. What he doing, bro?
Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown.
Wow, and then you gonna hit the man in the end zone, bro.
Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Reed returning. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled. Now Carson fumbles the football. It's picked up by the Titans. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So it looks like
Oh
somebody may
my
have forgotten the
God,
snap
bro.
count. And a
7
5-yard penalty
false
ensues.
starts against
Maybe
me, bro.
anticipating a
What's
blitz,
up,
and they
man?
jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Now Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. Open man is Cameron Batson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time...
Blitz coming and down he goes. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Here's Brett Kern now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Throwing is Wilson. Rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 37 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Wilson going to throw for it. Steps away. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Play smart. We got to play smart, bro.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Come on, bro. It needs to stop this one, bro.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Bless you, Lord. Bless you. Let's go, let's go.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. And this one
Trying to get a callback going, bro. Trying to get hard to get a callback going. Trying to get one call.
An incomplete pass on that last
45-29.
Need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Tannehill.
3rd quarter. Come on, ball. Come on, Jamal. Oh my God. Come on, bro. Let's go. He can go for it. He can go for it. It's on your side. He can go for it. All right, we just got a good start. We just got a good start. Let's do it. Damn, almost just fucked that guy. Let's go.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. I got the ball. 20 seconds into the 4th quarter. Got to go down the score. Play defense again.
They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown.
Come on, bro. We can come back, bro. Going in the 4th quarter. Let's do it. 7 minutes in the 4th quarter. We got to come back, bro. Come back, bro.
For this 3rd quarter of action.
It's a fucking combat, bro.
After this is the NFL.
Yeah, everybody play their cards right. Let's do it.
Sports.
Just in case you can't hit him on the check down.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson.
Just in case you can't. Oh yeah, everybody hit him on the check down. Let's go, Wilson.
Near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards.
Everybody hit him with the check down.
To throw is Wilson.
Oh my God! Why is he throwing it so?
His guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense.
Why is he throwing the ball like this, bro?
These guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game.
Wow.
At the right time,
touchdown, Titans.
Yeah, that game, bro. And my tight end just got hurt, bro.
To watch under center.
We always talk about getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone.
Right, he just killed the game like
just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Bullet good on the extra point.
They got rid of Trey Flowers, so it's hard to put these folks in there, right?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's Wilson. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down now, it's Carson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. False start's going to push him back.
Man, oh my God.
Must it be to be an offensive lineman.
It's very hard.
Man, they calling just everything on me. False start. It is false start, man. Come on, man.
But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This shit crazy. False start. Interception.
They'll start on the ground. It's
Shut your sorry ass up, bro.
good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
False start. Outside pick. Dude, is that, man? God damn, bro.
Gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Tannehill. Throw left side.
Man, that's a thing, bro. All right, down. They step.
66 receiving yards now for
Off the
the game.
defensive tackle, bro. Shut, bro.
Throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do
The
you?
man got edges way up too high, bro.
With a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point.
He gonna have the edges up, man. Starter's gonna get hurt too, bro.
To bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Flush to his right.
And then he dropped the pick.
First INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. The Titans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That shit crazy, bro.
There as they keep this drive
I'm about to drop
It's
the
another
pick,
first
bro.
down.
That boy dropped the pick.
Tannehill.
Talk about this shit. Look at this.
On the slant,
He
he'll
just
get it
dropped
to
us.
Jones.
He
And
just
he'll be
dropped
taken
him.
down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice plays.
I'm
12
done with
yards
this
that
Madden
time,
shit, bro.
first down.
Oh God, bro. This new update shit, bro.
He's been busy.
They can have this shit, bro.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Tannehill being chased out left. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. So the Titans in possession of the football.
Niggas act like they don't even want to fucking play, bro.
They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry.
I've been waiting
He
to
will
play.
have a Titans first down as they're
What
able
the
to get
fuck,
the 3rd
bro?
down conversion. Not totally home free yet,
Man,
but
shut
it's
the
looking
fuck
good
up,
as
bro.
they come up 1st and 10. Tannehill going to throw it. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on the deep ball. 4th quarter, you've got
Not one fucking interception, bro. Not one fucking interception out this defense, bro. We're starting the season all wrong as fuck right now, bro.
You keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Wow, I'm done.
A.J. Brown. 34 yards. And this Titan offense is running away with this one.
He just mossed the shit out of me with A.J.
That the
Brown.
referee's been
Jamal Allen's right there.
Review, and this being inside 2 minutes
Oh,
of play. Everything coming from up above. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. To try again after the sack. Wilson, he's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late.
What?
But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me.
You espoused me, your boyfriend, bro. Your boyfriend, girlfriend.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team.
Wait. No, bro. You espoused me, your kids. They won on, bro.
This one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants
at the Yale Bowl,
right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations.
It's your kids, bro. When they say spouse, it's your kids, bro.
Into the end zone.
I ain't gonna say your boyfriend or girlfriend, so.
And up to about the 26-yard
Yeah, actually, what
line, just across the 25.
Marriage relationship or something.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They begin with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, here is Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stopped. Different story here, over 20 yards. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are